Breaking into the K-pop scene isn't exactly a walk in the park, and for these idols, their rise to fame is anything but ordinary. From being randomly scouted to stumbling into their big break by pure chance and some free ice cream, these stories prove that sometimes fate has a wild sense of humor. Only a few of 17's 13 members took the traditional audition route, while the rest were scouted in the most unexpected ways. Take Hoshi, for example. He almost missed his chance because he thought the first casting was a scam. But what finally drew him in was a free ice cream. Years later, he still remembers how everyone else got chocolate, while he was the only one handed a strawberry ice cream. Sometimes it's the little things. And then there's Mingyu, who got scouted after skipping school to dodge cleaning duties. He turned up to the audition and sang the national anthem, doing a simple clapping dance he picked up at church. He'd never danced before, but with visuals like his, that hardly mattered. He got accepted anyway. Jonghyun was just trying to build up his confidence for college exams by attending an acting academy with his friends. One day, while hanging out after class, he got scouted, but nerves got the best of him, so he never showed up for the audition. A few weeks later, as he was heading to Sadang subway station, someone else invited him to audition. This time, determined to face his fear of public speaking, he went for it. Just 3 days later, he got the call back. aespa's Giselle is the only one who actually went through an open audition. The rest of the members were scouted in some pretty random ways. Winter was spotted at a dance festival, Ningning through a singing program, and Karina got a DM on social media. Karina was kind of an internet celeb already. Funny enough, all three of them thought the casting agent was a scammer. It's a common story. Since casting agents don't usually mention which agency they're from, a lot of future trainees and idols find these approaches sketchy or straight up terrifying. SM Entertainment in particular has a reputation for scouting people off the streets. Remember when EXO's Sehun was literally just eating tteokbokki and got scouted on the street? He thought he was being scammed too. The poor guy ended up running away from an SM casting director for 30 minutes. Honestly, SM might want to rethink their scouting techniques, just saying. Itchy's Ryujin has the kind of casting story that's straight out of a K-pop fan's dream. She caught the eye of a scout at a fan meeting for her favorite group, GOT7. But here's the funny twist. She wasn't discovered in the crowd, but while waiting in line for the bathroom. Yup, a JYP Entertainment rep approached her outside the bathroom and asked if they could give her their number. Even though she was a bit suspicious, Ryujin shared earlier this year that she handed over her number anyway, mainly because she thought the scout was cute. 2PM's Nikhun shared a pretty wild story about how JYP scouted him. Some random woman approached him at the LA Korean Festival out of nowhere, asking him to audition at a hotel room to show off his dance moves. Naturally, it sounded sketchy as hell, so he dodged that. He flat out said no. He didn't speak Korean, couldn't sing or dance, and honestly, he just wasn't interested. But after they started calling him every day, they ended up meeting outside a Starbucks where they held an impromptu audition, making him sing and dance in a public parking lot with music blasting from a car. 2 weeks later, JYP contacted him again, telling him to come to Korea. He went a little while after. Super Junior's Heechul was scouted by SM Entertainment when he ditched school one day. They thought he looked great in his uniform. He showed up super late to his audition because he got caught up gaming, did a goofy dance, and the judges barely even glanced at his moves. They took one look at his face and said, "You're in." And just like that, he was accepted. Dong Hyuk from iKON fell hard for Michael Jackson's music while studying abroad in America. He was a top student, even the school president, so naturally his parents weren't thrilled about him chasing a career in entertainment. But fate had other plans. He got spotted by SM while dancing with his club, just a hobby at the time. To get ready for the audition, he joined an academy and even tried out for a JYP audition to gain some experience. He ended up winning that audition, trained with some soon-to-be idols, and then moved on to YG, where he also passed the audition and eventually became a member of iKON, scoring auditions with all of the big three companies. No wonder his parents finally had to let him follow his dream. Mark Twan from GOT7 got discovered in the most unexpected way. He was in high school in California, climbing on a table, just messing around. Then he notices someone staring at him. Embarrassed, he quickly hops down, only to find out that the person watching him was a casting agent from JYP. Talk about the fate working in mysterious ways. G-Dragon made quite an impression when he amazed SM's founder during a dance competition. He was first scouted personally by Lee Soo-man, the founder of SM, and then later by Yang Hyun-suk, the founder of YG. With the two biggest agencies vying for him, it's no wonder he became such a superstar. It is rumored that G-Dragon could have even been a member of Super Junior if he didn't end up loving hip-hop so much. BTS's Jungkook once shared that after auditioning for a survival program, he got scouting offers from 7 different agencies. Back in 2011, Jungkook tried out for the 3rd season of Superstar K, but his audition didn't even make it to air. Even though he didn't make the cut, agency recruiters on site saw something special in him. He ended up getting offers from 7 different entertainment companies, all of which were big names in the K-pop scene then, and most still are today. The agencies that wanted him were JYP, Woollim, Starship, FNC, TS, Cube, and Big Hit. When asked why he chose Big Hit over the others, Jungkook said it was all because of RM. He thought RM was so cool that he told his parents he wanted to join Big Hit, and the rest is history.